in the future, Zero has come back again.
Welcome back, Space Cadets, to Hal and Dave's trip to Jupiter.
This time, it's not personal. I'm actually pretty okay with this.
Actually, it's very personal, I would say. So let's take a look for a second. The X-Hunters are here on the map as different Sigma icons.
Yeah.
But we're going to ignore them for a second and go back to the dinosaur tank level.
Alright. Dinosaur tank.
It's kind of neat because like the level vibrates and moves, and you can tell you're moving through a city.
Yeah, that's neat. It's cool.
I know I didn't mention this the first time through, but there's definitely a lot of cool details. Mega Man had so much personality, and I think that's why he stuck with so many gamers for many years.
Oh, dude, like, Mega Man is just one of the more iconic characters in gaming in general, dude.
But the reason why we're here is because now that we have the leg part, the ability to air dash, we can cling to this alcove here and not fall off.
Tricky.
It's a little tricky because you kind of have to like mash the jump button at the right time. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go here, and yeah, there we go.
You did it!
So, the arm part is up here.
Ah, cool.
So, Mega Man X, enter this capsule.
Yeah, I got you new arm
Enhancement
parts!
will modify your X-Buster. With it, you will be able to charge energy in both arms at once.
But, yes, I'm gonna make you be able to use both your hands.
I think it's generally... Okay, here's the interesting thing. Is that in the artwork for the original Mega Man, he's typically depicted as firing his Mega Buster from his left arm.
Yeah.
Whereas X is typically depicted from the right arm.
Yeah.
But in this game, it's kind of established that he's ambidextrous.
Ah, cool.
Because he's a robot. Why would a robot need dexterity? We're just going to use the escape unit to get out of here because there's nothing else we can do.
Yeah, that's fair.
But here we are. And actually, every time you go to a stage, the X-Hunters relocate.
So can you fight the X-Hunters at any time?
The X-Hunters are hidden in those, like, secret boss rooms. So, I haven't, like, fully optimized this game, but I'm going to go to Morph Moth next.
Morph Moth. I gotta admit, I noticed there's a lot more bug-like designs in this one.
Yeah, this is where they start to get a little weird. I feel like X2 and 3's lineups are a little weirder and weaker than the first one.
Well, X1 just has a perfect boss lineup. You can't really argue with that.
Oh, man, they do. And actually, like, Mega Man X4 and 5 actually do better than the first two. Or, like, 2 and 3, I want to say.
Actually, I do, like, I will admit, I also dig the boss designs in Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1. 3 and 4 have pretty good ones, too.
Yeah. So, we got Spin Wheel early on so that we can do this. Not really a lot of indication for this. Although, okay, so, there is an indication for finding these secrets, but we're not going to get that till much later.
Oh, God.
Mega Man X, enter this capsule. Alright, so, let's let theories abound on Dr. Light and as to why there are more capsules. Because, okay, so in the first game you could be like, okay, Dr. Light died and left behind a bunch of capsules. But why are there more now? 6 months later.
Genuinely, yeah.
Also, this is the first instance of the Giga Crash.
Ooh.
So it's basically a screen nuke that builds up every time you take energy damage. And when I say energy damage, I mean like an enemy laser or something like that, because if you just take like a physical shot, it doesn't count. So every time you take a hit, it builds up towards your Giga Crash.
I gotta admit, I'm noticing that this armor has a lot more red in it than the last one did.
It does.
Like, you know, that's an interesting design choice, I will admit.
Alright, let's do it.
But yeah, like you can... But yeah, like I can see why you went with what you did, at least in terms of who your...
Yeah, well, because we have 3/4 of the armor right now. So this is a weird robot. The bug infects the corpse of, like, a dead robot.
I love this design, though, actually. He's goofy, he's kind of lovable, he's cute.
It's not really working, okay. I will crush you.
Giga Crusher!
I wish. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner. Bad times. Alright, so the trick with Spin Wheel is essentially to just, like, drop it on the target.
So, can you charge attacks like you did it?
Absolutely.
There.
Again, there's like like you don't quite have Storm Tornado in this game. You don't have Fire Wave. It's very sad.
It's like those were my favorites.
They're really focusing a lot on the like different special weapon or like different armor parts right now.
Well, here's the thing. I guess that's also one aspect to make X different, because Mega Man doesn't have the armor part, so emphasizing a unique feature in new installments usually takes precedence, you know? Like, heck, as weird as it is, one of the things with Battle Network was that, remember how much they put focus on the style changes in that game?
Got him.
Or,
yeah, no, I know the weapon in this game that's probably the best against that guy, but we unfortunately do not have it.
That's fair.
But what I really what really frustrates me is just the fact that oh, wow, we fell right off the ledge. That's actually a thing. Like your charge shots up to level 2 will go ahead and just fire normally. So this is an X Hunter boss room. If there was an X Hunter in this level, we would fight him here.
Okay.
And they're all kind of like secret boss rooms. But yeah, what gets me about this game and the charge shots is level 3 and 4 charge shots require you to stand still and fire them.
Ugh, that's annoying.
Like so.
The problem with this, well, the problem with my opinion on that element is that, you know, this is a game about moving fast, so you want to have, like, elements that move fast, you know? Like,
That's actually one of the reasons why I enjoy Mega Man X8, because they were very emphatic about how fast you want to move in that game.
Yeah, okay, fair. Oh God, I love the theme song to Mega Man X8. Wild Fang. Good shit.
Oh, the Japanese theme?
Yeah.
We had, like, just like the American theme. These guys, they latch onto your heads and they force you to, like, execute commands. They make you jump it. Like, whatever the last button press was, I think, will be repeated whenever they latch onto X's head.
Well, it kind of reminds me back in Tales of the Abyss. They actually have a really good theme in Abyss, which is, God, it's by Bump Up Chicken. It's a great song. I'm trying to remember the name. But they
oh, wow, look at how fast they went down with the charge shot. I shouldn't have wasted any time with the other weapons. Well, again, that's one of my central beefs with this game is that the special weapons just suck compared to the first game. Is that they don't have that same oomph. Except for in this particular situation where we can drop a spin wheel on this guy. Bye! But we're going to go right back to the charge shot because we do not actually have Morph Moth's weakness either.
Are we ever going to have a boss?
We're about to. We're about to go into that loop. But I've really chosen this one to try to optimize the armor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because for me, that's the biggest thing, is like armor, because you can get more firepower and defense out of it than in any other instance. So this is actually a very unique boss because he's a moth. So he starts out as a cocoon.
That's a cool
And then
gimmick.
he's going to evolve into the moth form that we saw.
You know, that's a cool gimmick to a boss. Like, an evolving boss is just a neat idea.
Also, he does this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's going full
It's
Mothra.
a nightmare.
You gotta defeat Mothra. Kill the little twin Japanese idol singers she has with her, whatever those things are
Is
called.
that what it is?
Yes. Well, like, obviously it's kind of going for a Mothra vibe, you know? You do Mothra evolves.
I don't know my Mothras.
Well, you're just gonna have to kill
I'm gonna
Mothra.
learn my Mothras.
You don't have a tank to heal up.
I don't.
Well, this is actually kind of suspenseful.
Suspense?
I feel much better about my gameplay in other...
Oh no! The unthinkable has happened. X has been defeated. Alright, we got this.
So, all I can say is we need to insert that song, In the Arms of...
We're gonna charge up real good, yeah. Because there's 4 levels of charge in this game, and by the time we reach the PlayStation series, so I'm familiar with X1, and then I'm very familiar with the PlayStation Mega Man X games.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with like X1 and then 4 through 8.
It's a weird... Yes, that means... Yes, that does mean he's familiar with that one.
Yeah, well, you know, X7 can fuck off, but...
Let's,
Oh no, it's going the wrong way!
You are very special.
Alright,
Are we gonna have to emulator save this?
No, we're not. Not at Morph Moth.
You're just... If we do, I'm blaming you.
I mean, who else would we blame, really?
John.
He's a good person to blame.
It's true. But besides that...
all right. Let me... This might actually be a really good time for me to demonstrate. I think we can. Alright, I'm gonna fire this. I'm gonna fire this. And then I'm gonna do this. So, Giga Crush. I'm gonna demonstrate why I hate Giga Crush. Watch how much damage it's gonna do.
Wow.
Impressed are we?
That kind of blows.
So Giga Crush sucks against bosses. It's like an AoE against like multiple stage enemies.
But bosses are like immune to it.
It's stupid because in my mind, bosses should take massive chunks out of their health. And granted, in later games, you can do that with the right Giga Crush. Not in this game.
It's just specifically meant for that. Actually, kind of reminds me in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Spider-Man's one of the best characters, but his ultimate sucks in that game.
Damn.
Because it literally is only for mooks. So if you're fighting one dude...
So we got the shotgun ice of this game. Silk Shot.
Okay. So...
Which I have weirdly found ways to glitch.
Well, let's see. We got 5 dudes left!
Alright, so let's take a look, depending on where they're located. Because the head part of the armor is actually useless to us at this point. Because I know where the items are located, and it helps us locate items.
Oh.
So we're gonna go to the deep sea base stage, boss Bubble Crab.
So the head part does the head part do anything besides that?
Nope. So last game it was weird because it just cracked open blocks in the ceiling. This game, it's slightly more useful in that if you discover it before you found the other secrets, you can find the secrets. But once you know where the secrets are, it's useless to you.
God, that seems very... Yeah, no, you're right.
But hey, let's get extra life over here.
Well, to recover from...
Morph Moth, the terror known as Mothra Morph.
Mothra!
So, the neat thing about the sprite of the Silk Shot is that it actually changes based on the environment you're in, because it's essentially just grabbing objects from the environment and firing them.
Oh, that's cool.
But we're actually going to use Sonic Slicer. So this is a fish.
Hey, Mr. Fish.
It's also submarine, it's evil.
Oh, so you're killing Robo Flounder.
Yes. Robo Flounder submarine.
Yep.
That searchlight is something you don't really want to get caught by, though, so we're going to charge up Sonic Slicer.
Now I know...
He fires a laser. And we're trying to kill him as quickly as possible. Yeah, he's dead. He follows you throughout the entire stage if you don't do that.
So you gotta kill him right away or else he'll just fuck you up.
Sonic Slicer is decently useful. The thing about it is it bounces off walls.
That's kinda neat, actually, but
it's very slow to fire.
Well, I'm noticing that with a lot of the weapons.
Yeah, they're really slow to fire. Like they really want to place emphasis on the Charge X Buster.
Like
what we're doing here is we're gonna try to. There's a specific point in the level we want to reach,
and they really want to. They really want to emphasize. That's like the Roman reigns of.
Too far.
Like
there we go.
That's like the Roman reigns of.
Also, I want to note that the Star Wars Episode 1 Gungan City is in the background.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Shit.
So, that door on the right is where you normally go, but because we destroyed the fish, we can go to its water dock up here.
Uh-huh.
And this is a secret spot.
Ooh,
this is where we fight the X-Hunter. So, we are fighting Violin.
Hi, my name's Violin. I like...
Hulk Smash!
I'm a bunky dude, and I fight people.
Yeah, he is very much the Hulk Smash of the X-Hunters.
Okay.
And he takes decent damage from the Sonic Slicer, although I know he's more weak to Bubble Crab's move. But the problem with him is that his mace is a little bit random, or it's like almost a physics object, and so it's sometimes hard to predict.
So it's basically like there's no way to perfectly predict where it's going.
Yeah, because it tends to... We'll see it the next time we fight him, where it bounces off the environment.
So we gotta find
Got him.
place.
Yeah, well, because he's not done with us here. It cannot be! The unification is in jeopardy!
No, not the unification.
You got Zero part number 2. So, the X-Hunters, for some reason, when they challenge you, they yield a part of Zero. So we have Zero's torso.
We have his boobs!
We do. And we're going to fondle them later in our private time.
You are clearly... We are a little...
I love Zero! Stop that!
Zero.
But Bubble Crab is weak to the spin wheel.
So, do we actually get his head if it, like, shows his head?
Yeah, we get his head and his legs and we complete Zero. There's 2 endings to this game. One where you save Zero and one where you don't. So Bubble Crab, he puts up a shield made of a bubble that we can easily cut through using the spin wheel.
Okay. That's clever.
Yeah, so he's kind of interesting in that way, but and if you line him up just right, you can get the same spin wheel to strike multiple times. Like, you usually have to get yourself hit by him to do that.
He just is like, I'm gonna tackle you. Ah! Ah!
Again, this is like a weapon where I really wish I could fire multiples of at the same time.
That makes sense.
And he goes down pretty fast.
It's no,
We've entered into the weakness loop.
It's no buzzsaw.
No, not quite.
Or saw blades. Whatever you want to call them. From Mega Man 2!
Now, those blue explosions and the really crunchy sound effects are new to this game.
Okay, hell. Jeez. Sorry if I'm sounding a little tired. I'm taking a little bit of the happy juice.
We've been at it for a while, Space Cadets, but we continue on.
We continue on for great justice. And Mega Man is pink!
You got Bubble Splash.
Bubbles! Wonderful bubbles. I gotta admit...
I missed the Metools on the password screen.
Yeah,
they were adorable!
Did Metals stop showing up after X1, or...?
You know, I think they do. Well, okay, they don't reappear until Mega Man X4.
Okay.
So, hey, we've taken out 4 of the 8 Mavericks. Find out what happens next time, Space Cadets, on Hal and Dave's Trip to Jupiter.
Ballsy.